this week has just been really busy with work, my first week of work and all that, and a lot of us know how that goes. But anyway, I'm back, and I just thought I would come and check in with y'all for a little bit and hang out and answer questions and all the things. Um, but if you're new here, welcome. And if anyone on here is a returning subscriber or moderator, welcome back. Y'all are just hanging out at the moment. Um, and all that. Right now I'm just chilling at the moment. So kind of mind up here. Kind of mind my face a little bit because I've just kind of been a little worn out from the day, but it's just because I've been so busy with work and then just coming home and even I crashed out like after 2:30 in the afternoon because of how tired I was. And I mean, y'all, at this point, that's kind of what I'm doing at this point as like my after work routine is literally kind of what I kind of might start doing is after I come home from work on my work days that I work from, what I'll do is I'll just come home, get um into comfortable gear, um, and then just kind of take a second to wind, just to kind of get comfortable and situated, and then after that after that at some point take a nap for maybe like an hour or so just to recharge myself from the work day, because for any of us adults or even teens in here, we all know how that can be, like especially us adults can get it, because we all know what that's like when you literally are getting off work and a lot of us know what that's like because we're exhausted because we have been on our feet for who knows how long we've been on our feet and just working our tails off and all that. And y'all, it's exhausting, but at the same time, I mean, with my job, I love what I do. Like, I actually love my job than what people would think they would. But at the but at the end of the day, um, but just y'all, at the end of the day, I'm doing something that is fun to be a part of, but also, you know, I'm just seeing what it's like. And all right, let me look through the comment section too, because I am seeing my comment section opening up. Hey there, how do I say your name here? So I don't. Cynthia, that's a cool name. Welcome. Hey there, um, back pain. We're just gonna call you Back for short. How are you doing? Hey there. I, you know what? I'm gonna call you H2 because I'm not trying to butcher your name. I'm not trying to. Hey there, um, Clace. See, your name's a little easier, so I feel comfortable saying it. How are you doing? Honestly, how's everyone else in this chat doing? Hopefully y'all are doing well. And also, please let's not butcher not let's not try to spam the chat with the same thing because I can see the comment section as I'm talking. And so, um, I'll do this real quick to this person. Um, you know what? We'll do this. We'll just go. We'll do 10 minutes. And so, um, yeah. Anyway, right now we're just hanging out, chilling. And yes, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell down below and set that to all notifications so you get all the latest updates from when I post on here and all things. And you also get updates when also I'm live too, so you don't, that way you don't try to miss at least most or even a majority of the lives and all the things too. And so, um, yeah, we're just hanging out at the moment. So, and hopefully, I hope everybody's day's been going well and all that. Um, my day's been busy, long. It's been good though overall, but it's just been a long day, but it's also been very hectic too and all that. And I'm glad that it's actually calming down at this point. Um, but yeah, and all that. Um, yeah. And so, yeah. But right now I'm just chilling. And like I said, and y'all just mind my hair and spots. Mind that. It's just me chilling around and all that. And it's just a slight messy, but we don't judge here. We're not judgmental whatsoever. You know? And y'all, that's also what adult life is like too. Especially if anyone's like me who's worked for 4 hours, especially if you're a rookie like myself that is new into the work field and just you're trying to continue to um learn everything, but also you're continuing to just do what you do and all the things. And so, yeah, hey there, um, Cheese, I do see you're in the chat, so you're new. So welcome. But yeah. So anyway, that's just what's going on there. But um yeah, we're just chilling at the moment. Like right now I'm not doing a whole lot, so I just thought I would check in with everybody because like I said, I have not checked in with you guys and over a couple of days just because this week has been so chaotic with work for me and all that, and a lot of us knows how that goes. Even though I did tell you guys that um with my work thing I can still do what I do with you guys still. I mean there might be some occasions where it might be longer than what I would be doing because of how exhausted I do get, even if I get a full good night's sleep regardless. I'll be tired no matter what because of what I do throughout the day and all that. And so, um, like, I mean, even when I was like, when I came out of work this afternoon, ooh, like, I was exhausted. Like, I knew I was gonna be, regardless. Like, y'all should have seen me at that point. Like, my back was hurting, my head was hurting, my feet were killing me just from being on the go. And I mean, luckily I did take a break at work at one point too. Um, I think it was at like 12:30 or something. I think for me. And so, um, yeah, pretty crazy. So, yeah, but thankfully now, um, I'm off for the next um, at least um like 4.5 more days. So let me think. Hang on. Hey, I'm trying to think something real quick. Yeah, the next like 4 days and all that. Cause I mean, y'all, I am off for like I think what I mean, what is nice is I do get like 5 days off. Like I do get like 5 days off during the work week. So, um, now it's and yeah, but right now the best part is I'm off for the next 4 days right now because um I'm glad I do get days off, y'all. Cause I mean, y'all, it's nice when you do get a couple days off to reset and just recharge and just rest, you know. Cause y'all, for someone like me who's been working over these past 2 days, um, and even for someone who completed their first week on the job, I deserve that right there. I deserve to get a few days off in advance and just reset myself and do it again next week. And yes, you guys, I as a little bit of a background, that is my schedule. Um, it actually is nice because for me, I work like 2 days a week right now. Um, like it's awesome, y'all. I'll tell you that. Like I love where I work and all that, and so um, let me see. Um, but um, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, what? Yeah. So basically, um, like I do love where I work because everybody is really nice and very chill back there. Even my manager is really nice and chill back. And y'all, I don't know why I feel like I think this. I mean, there's managers that are nice and all, but there's some managers out of the open that can be pretty direct and just, I don't know, pushy. I feel like because management is like probably the craziest job you can be in, but also, um, y'all, I feel like certain places that with management, I feel like they don't give them the credit sometimes because they're trying to do is do their best to help make sure that the company of that place of some sort is stable and that their employees are going up to standards and you know finding and seeing if they're doing everything that's leading up to where their purpose is, all the things. And so, and even they're also just trying their very best to help new employees like myself learn environment and how certain things work and just, and learning your full potential so that way you don't turn into, um, that way you're not some of the typical people that can, you know, because, I mean, it's one of those things, y'all. That's what I will say. But, um, yeah. And so, but, I'm just gonna play victim for some people. But, anywho, um, yeah. And so, yeah, let's go to Lakes and chat. But yeah, right now we're just chilling, hanging out, and just doing all the things. But, oh my gosh, I really need to start yawning. Like, Lord. Um, but yeah. So, um, yeah, we're just hanging out at the moment. And so, um, yeah, but we're just chilling at the moment. So y'all feel free to ask questions down in the comment section. Please be sure you guys are being respectful. I just want to address that too. And definitely be patient with me because my day has been hectic. Has been one hectic busy day on top of it going pretty good. And just, you know, just typical adult life, I'll tell you that. And so, um, and we all know how exhausting that gets over time, or even just the start of it gets a little exhausting. But, yeah. Um, anyway, um, yeah, that's just one of those. But, um, yeah. Hey there, Cynthia. Hopefully you're doing alright. But yeah, so we're just chilling and all that. And for some of you who are new here, to kind of say a little bit about me real fast, my name's May Thomas, aka Sunset Queen on YouTube. I'm 20 years old, and I've been doing content for about 6 years at this point on here, which is crazy. Um, and I am also a Libra, so my zodiac purposes. I'll just say that for anyone that does wonder what I am in general. But, Skylar, what? Let me just say this. I don't know why I'm getting that question. I just, I just don't know why I keep getting that question for some reason. Like, I don't even know anything with all that. And so, anywho, And plus, y'all, it's just me right now. So, really, right now, I'm having to play victim with timing out a couple people to fully kicking somebody out because of issues. But but once a mod gets in the chat of mine, will be a lot more easier to be handled. And y'all, I really don't want to have to be the person that plays victim, you know, all the time. And y'all, my job on here should only have to be is to, mm, excuse me, is to interact with you guys and ask and answer questions that y'all ask me in the comment section. And have a good time and not me have to play security on y'all. You know? Or really any of us content creators shouldn't have to be the ones to holding like extra responsibilities that you shouldn't be having to deal with. And that's why you've got mods in the chat that help you out in a faster manner, but also if you're someone who doesn't always handle certain situations well enough, you can trust another person to help you out without yourself getting way too overstimulated, you know? And I'm not, everyone just reacts differently to that, but. Oh my gosh, I seriously need to stop yawning. I'm sorry, y'all, but I really need to quit yawning. Because, y'all, over here it's only 12:56 right now in the morning. And on days like this where I'm off work and all that, I stay up till about 2 in the morning because I don't. Because what's the point? I really don't have to be up for anything tomorrow. But, but, I mean, y'all, I probably could be just getting tired automatically, probably due to the fact that I've worked my tail off today because I worked this morning um from 9 to 1 for my second day and my official like first week and all that. And so we all know how work gets for we all know how. And it was also my second day of work too. And we all know how that goes. Like any of my adults or even teens in the comment section, y'all get me 100% on that feeling of just, you know, of just that slight exhaustion from work, even though you did take a nap and all that, and y'all, that's just kind of the adult feeling in me, because y'all, even us adults can relate to that, because even I feel like half of the majority of adults are like that, because, you know, some of us have jobs that are longer than what we do, or some of us have other people in our life that we actually care for a lot more. And so, of course, we get tired quicker and all the things. And you're trying to handle so much at once. And it's like, where do you even find that like point to handle it, you know? And also, you're just doing your best to get everything squared out and figured out for your own personal stuff. And it's just, there's a lot with becoming an adult and even just living as an adult too, because y'all, I'm only 20. And this is like my first job after 4 years of trying to get to this point. And I mean, I will say this, I love what I do, but I kind of knew regardless I was gonna get exhausted either way. Because I mean, y'all, even if you think, oh, getting the right amount of sleep will do it, right? Well, yes, but regardless, you're still gonna get somewhat tired because you will, for some places that anyone can work at, you will be on your feet constantly and just on the go. Like for me, y'all, I am on my feet for almost most of my work shift. Unless if I'm on break, but that's for like a few minutes. But other than that, I am on my feet and like I'm back and like I'm like I'm working my own feet out back and forth, like walking everywhere. Like I am back and forth from um doing things in my work that are needed and also just completing stuff that needs to get done, you know? And that's how you do it. And this is like I said, this is my first ever job too, so um this is basically a big deal for me. Let me get up. But yeah, this is like a big deal for me also. Even I've been thankful that I completed my first week. But the best part is though, I'm thankfully off for the next like 4 days. And then after that I'm back at it on Monday for week 2 of it. And so yeah. Um but yeah. So and my hair is like cutting out. Excuse me. Like I said, your mind a few hairs popping out of place. That's just because it's a crazy mess, and you know, that's just what it does, and all the things. But I mean, and y'all, I mean, the thing is, me and my boyfriend both have jobs we both do, and I mean, y'all, and the difference is, he works. I mean, he works a little bit more hours than I do, but I mean, I mean, his hours sometimes, I mean, his hours range kind of within my hours, but sometimes they go past that. Um, but it also just depends on the day too, because for him, y'all, I think what's crazy is he's only off like maybe maybe 1 or 2 days out of like maybe a couple weeks, I think, or so, or even a week or so. But it also just varies on the day too, on his schedule. Unlike me, where so far I'm off like 5 days total out of like the full 7 days. And like I only work Mondays and Wednesdays right now. And and I mean, so far I'm killing it out there right now. Like I'm just getting started and just learning the ropes to things. And I definitely would say and honestly, if I had to say how I definitely feel, how I felt about it this week, I definitely would say I definitely feel pretty good. Like, I mean, y'all, for most rookies, like anybody, I mean, I mean, you would feel good, but at the same time, you feel like you could have done a little more, or you could have improved in spots. With me, I definitely would say I definitely feel good, honestly. But that's also because I've had amazing coworkers I've worked with and that are very understanding of me. And I've also have had a job coach that's been with me as well and is going to continue to be with me for like the next like 12 weeks, 10 to 12 weeks, just to help me get situated and all that. And yeah, and for those of you who are new here, I have been um doing a lot of my job process stuff through Texas Workforce Commissions, which for anyone that is not familiar with it, it's where um young adults, but also sometimes teens with learning disabilities, they help young adults and teens get jobs after them, because y'all, it's not easy in general getting a job. I'll just say that real fast and say it out there. And they just help speed the process up and also they help you get a job to where it's in your best interest and you're not trying to go in blind, going like, how about we go in here and see what they do? Not like if a normal person was job searching on their own and all that. And I'm thankful with me, I'm thankful where I'm now working at the moment. I'm thankful so far that I'm in good hands and with good people who I can, I feel safe in that area to trust 100% and just um oh, sorry, allergies. Sorry, my allergies are crazy, but pollen season. Um and so um but yeah, I mean, I'm just thankful for where but I'm just thankful for all of like my employees I work with and just everyone I've approached this week. And even I've started getting to know a little bit. And they've they've been nothing but amazing to me. And I'm blessed and thankful for that and all that. Because, when anyone's working a job, whether if it's retail, whether if it's um business or any specialty area, you definitely want to make sure that you're working with people who are gonna be nice with you and they're gonna be chill and they're not gonna be pushy and rushing you. Because if some of you guys are like me and y'all don't learn within a normal person's like average, then you're definitely gonna want to hope and be sure that they can go with the flow with you and not expect you to learn on their level. Because I mean, if you're new, it takes time to get to that level. Trust me. Like, I wasn't really too worried about that with me because I definitely felt like I was in good hands because I've met a couple people a month prior to all this. Like, I literally, when I found out all the news, and everyone was pretty nice when I met um a couple of people then. And so it gave me hope knowing that when I started that I would be in good hands and that God's put me in a good spot where he knows that I was meant to be in this environment. and just all the things. But yeah, hang on. So starting to spontaneous allergies, which I do hate when allergy season approaches. But hang on. But yeah, oh my god. Anyway, it's only 109 right now. Anywho, um, yeah. Anyway, that's just what's going on at the moment, though, y'all. I hope everyone's staying safe out there and that y'all are doing good, that y'all are doing well. Personally, um, and all that. Um, but um, yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're just hanging out. Like I said, mine up here right now, like mine here. Like I said, I've just had a long, busy day at work today, and um, even the day itself. Because I mean, y'all, especially when you're, like I said, when you're working, you'll know it personally. Like me personally, like and even for example, my boyfriend works too, and y'all, I definitely, I definitely could feel it, and I've literally thought to myself this week, I'm like, how, and in my head, I'm like, how does he even do it? Because it's crazy. But even me coming out of work exhausted, even if I've gotten a good hours of sleep, I'm like, okay, and y'all, even in my head, I'm like, okay, I was like, okay, I, I was like, I bet this is how my boyfriend is when he gets out of work because I'm feeling it. And so, um, and I mean, we all know how we feel because y'all, when we get out of work and we feel like we're almost half alive at that point, just from pushing our limits and just doing what we're doing and all that. Wait, I get it. Because this week for my first week, I feel like I've just been at it and all that. And, um, yeah, so that's crazy. So, um, and just do that. But, yeah, we're just chilling at the moment. But, yeah, and so, um, so, gosh, I'm tired. Anyway, uh, that's just what's going on there, though. And like I said, y'all just mind me. I am like just hanging in there. Like I said, I'm glad that I am off work for the next few days and just to recover and just rewind from the week. And that way, when Monday, when I'm back, I am pumped and um prepared for week two and all the things. Hey there. How do I say it? Oh, my brain going crazy. Um, Wing, I'm gonna call you that because that's just easy to read right now. Let me look at your comment though. I'm coming out of my How do you think think she's will react? What? And also, hey there, Jet. Um, thanks, but I am taken. I'll tell you that. But hopefully you're doing well though, and all that. Y'all, let's go 4 likes in the chat. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, be sure you guys are tapping the subscribe button down below so you are up to date on everything on here, and you guys can continue getting more content from me personally. I really need to start posting more, but um, I mean, I do post my own dang lives up, but I mean, I do need to start putting more things out there pretty soon when I get more ideas. But it takes a lot to think. But yeah, hey there, um, folks. How are you doing? Sleeping or yeah. Anyway, um, but hopefully you're doing good. And hopefully everyone else is doing good too that is just now coming in here. And all we're just up to right now, y'all, is we're just hanging out for a bit. Y'all can ask questions, just not ask, but don't ask anything inappropriate or stuff that might just sound very uncomfortable. Just for safety reasons, because I want to keep my channel a safe environment for everyone, not just myself, but for y'all too, because, a lot of us here go through stuff, and, I just don't want either somebody asking something in the chat that, let's say, y'all go to read it and y'all might be familiar with it yourselves, and, I just don't want you to feel like, oh, that person said something to her and it made you kind of rethink to yourself on something that happened in the past, I just don't want to just have somebody just have that feeling and go, oh gosh, I've really felt that, did I? You know, which is, not really the best thing in the world. So, yeah, I really keep this a safe zone here. So, yeah. So just definitely be sure that you guys are um asking age appropriate stuff and nothing inappropriate or stupid, because I really don't tolerate. I just don't tolerate people that just ask stuff like that, because for me at least, it's a big waste of time, but it's also not really cool, y'all. And y'all, um, half of us in here, um, are adults, but also half of us in here are teens in here. So basically, you definitely want to be careful what you're asking, because you never know who's watching. You just really don't. And so, um, yeah. Yeah. Let's go 4 likes in the chat on the things. But yeah, we're just hanging out at the moment. Um, yeah. Um, but that's just what's going on there, though. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. What? Crazy. This is definitely what work life looks like right here. But yeah. And so um yeah, we're just chilling and all the things. But yeah. So um yeah. Real. But yeah. So anyway. Yeah, we're just hanging out at the moment. Ah, so yeah, we're just chilling and all that. So y'all, let's go 4 likes in the chat. Definitely feel free to keep liking, subscribing, and all things below. If anyone hasn't already. But if you have, don't listen to me. Because, what's the point at re-listening to that same sentence? You know? So, and I honestly only repeat that for, anyone that's, like, just coming in here and all the things. But, um, yeah. So, um, anyway, yeah, that's just what's going on at the moment. But, mm, heartburn. Hang on. That's getting touched. Anyway, um, so, um, yeah, that's just what's going on there, though, y'all. But, yeah, so, um, yeah, we're just hanging out and all the things. But, yeah, um, hang sorry, I'll just grab something in here. Okay. Sorry, I was putting a little bit of, bit of gel cream on the back of my leg because it was itching. And so I was doing that to help it relieve from making me crazy. But I'd rather stop something like that now than me just wait another and me literally just continue to wait and just be like, okay, screw this. Because with me, that's not what I do. Like, that's just not what I do whatsoever. And so, um, yeah. Oh, hey there, um, Bear. I can tell that you're new, so welcome. Hopefully, you're doing well and all that. Dean. No, I don't. To answer your question that I know of. Um, but yeah, but we're just chilling though, y'all. Um, and like I said, just mind this point at Pure Hill. I, like I said, today's just been crazy and busy, and just life as an adult doing it to you. So even I'm just showing you guys that even y'all can see. I mean, even I am happy right now, but even I'm just showing. And let me say something. For all my new incoming subscribers who are in here right now, something about me is on my channel. I show you guys peace on here that that anyone never has their life put together. Like there are content creators out here right now that only really post their good days and just the good parts in their content and not always little snippets of something happening and showing other people proof that you know they're not they don't have their life put together, which no one doesn't. None of us do. We wish we did. But I'm somebody here who shows you all perspectives. So in this moment, um, y'all can literally be looking on here and thinking parts of me and going, why does she sound like she's like almost half alive? That's probably because I've worked a 4 hour freaking work day, but also, I mean, I took a nap too, but also it's been busy today, you know? And, um, and some of you guys, and let me say this, some people get it when you are in the work field, but also when you're starting out like me, who is on, like, I just completed my first week of working and also my second day because I only work 2 days a week, which is a good start for me, especially for somebody who's not been experienced before and all that, and I love what I do. Um, and no, if not, to answer your question there, Bean, on that, um, and so, yeah, but yeah, it's just one of those, and all that, so, um, And even my boyfriend works too, and y'all, he works nights, like evenings going into nights. And y'all, I don't, and I'll say this real fast. I really don't know how he does it. And he's also a rookie, aka a beginner, uh, of also being in the work field. Like we're both beginners. And with him, I don't know how he's doing it. Because he at least works anywhere between 4 to 7 hours. Sometimes maybe 8 or 9, but it varies. But the majority, though, it's like at least between 4 to 7 ish hours at the latest. And I don't know how he does it. And I only work within the, I only, and I'm only really doing 4 hours out of his, out of his hours, I'm only doing 4 hours total right now. So to math all that together with 2 days of the week and all that, it's anywhere between like 10 to 12 hours total, like maxing it all together, a week, which is crazy as well. Um, and yeah, it's something. So, um, yeah, um, yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, just, just be sure that you're being respectful and all that and not saying mean or inappropriate stuff or making anyone feel uncomfortable or just, I'm not saying your certain stuff. I am just gonna just bring it out there just so that way there's, you do know parts of it. But, you know, and all the things. But the majority of us in here are anywhere between like teens to adults. At least I've put in here. Um, so, um, but yeah. Um, so anyway, we're just chilling at the moment. My freaking bags are crazy at the moment. So, that's great. Let's go 6 likes in the chat, y'all. Excuse that. But, yeah. Anyway. Um, but yeah. So, that's just what's been going on there, though. But, yeah. So, anyway, yeah. And for those of you who are just coming into here, um, once again, welcome and hopefully you're doing well. Please be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already and hit the notification bell and set that to all notifications so you get all latest updates on when I go live or when I post a video or anything. Logan! Oh my gosh, we have him on this chat. It's a miracle. This would be a lot more helpful in general. But hopefully you're doing well and all that. It'll definitely run a little more. Pretty well too. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, but hopefully you're doing well. And all that too, y'all. Um, Logan, I'll tell you this. I actually did my second day of work today. My first day was Monday. And to give you an update, my first day went really well. Everybody was really nice at work, and then I did my second day, and then after that I was off Tuesday, and then today was my second day, my second day, and once again it went really well, and all that, and everyone was once again just pretty chill back. And now I am thankfully off for the next 4 days, and then I'm back at it on Monday for my second week. So I basically completed my first week, which is crazy. But even I'm feeling pretty good knowing that this week's went well, and even though I have been exhausted coming out of work, even if I've gotten a full hours of sleep, I mean, I kind of knew. I mean, with me personally, I kind of knew regardless I was gonna be exhausted because I mean, if you think about it, working 4 hours sometimes can be pretty tiring. Yeah, especially if you're not used to even doing stuff for that long. But also just especially being on your feet and all that. And sometimes working um even that long or so sometimes feels slower than it actually does. Like at least these past couple days it's kind of felt slow in my brain from a lot of it. But um yeah. Hey there, how are you doing? But yeah. And so um yeah, like especially for me, yeah, like for especially with me with Monday, it felt super slow at first. Like at one point I was checking the time at one point just I was wondering what time it was and it was still like 9:30, 9:40 something when I thought it was like when in my brain I thought it was like 10ish. I thought it would have been or like at least 10. I'm like, dang, that's insane. And like I don't know, like Monday literally felt like Wednesday coming. All things. It's crazy. But I'm doing I mean I'm hanging in there, but I'm doing pretty well overall than just all that. Yeah. Let's see here. Hey there, Fly. I see that you're new. I just took the tour for the first time for a interview. So into.
Huh, that's interesting. But yeah. Hey there, Ryan. I can tell that you're new, but also you're being very inappropriate. On top of that, um, thank you, because I don't know why even that response was even on there. Anyway, good lord. I don't think it's crazy there. But, um, so, thank you, because I don't know why he even had to start saying that, which was stupid. And I'm actually glad I'm glad you were on when that happened too, because I already had to play victim like already once in here. And I'm not trying to continue that. But that's why a lot of you mods are amazing at what y'all do. And y'all save me a lot of time just because, like I said, the only job in here I should have you guys is answering your questions and having fun with y'all. And not having to do additional responsibilities whatsoever. My only responsibility should only have to be is answering questions, having fun, making sure that y'all are doing well, and all that, and just being in the moment with y'all completely and not me trying to focus on hate. Because y'all hate's just not the best way to look at things in general, you know. But yeah. Alright, I didn't do comment I was delete other. I was okay. You're totally good, then Logan. No apologizing. You're totally good. Trust me, there's been a lot of times that either something similar's happened to me in general things that either I accidentally either did something that wasn't supposed to really be there, you know? So trust me, I get it. That happens to me, but with other things. So I definitely get it from where you're coming from with all that. But I mean, anybody though can agree, because it doesn't have to be just in the comment section. It can just be anything, like you know. And so, but that's because we're human. And so, um, and it's normal. But, um, and also to update some of you guys on my boyfriend too. For some of you that are returning in my comment section, he's doing pretty well. He worked today too until like he worked from 2:30 to 11 um today, which y'all, here's what's crazy. We both worked today, but the difference was I did from 9 to 1 and he did from 2:30 to 11. Y'all, I don't know how my boyfriend does it. I really don't know how he does it. But y'all, it's impressive because this man, y'all, like he the majority works evenings going into night shifts a lot. And I'm over here working morning shift going into afternoon shift. Like I actually work kind of like I work from the direct moment the store opens all the way through. Um like the like all the way through afternoon. But it doesn't close to like evening hours. But yeah, it's kinda crazy to think it that way. And so of course that gets kinda exhausting too. But Mm, excuse me again. But that's what adulthood does right there. But yeah. Y'all, let's go 7 likes in the chat. That's crazy. But yeah. But I mean, he's been doing pretty well though too. Overall, like I said, he works from those times today, and then tomorrow he works from 4 to 11, so he goes back to one of his normal scheduled time arrangements that he's worked from. So thankfully, at least. And then Friday he does a lot later of time as well, which that's like 3:30 to 11. And then I'll have to ask him for the next half of the schedule because he's always sent me from um May 23rd through June 5th. That's like how far right now for his schedule now and all that. And so, which I have him send me his schedule, so it helps me out to know that, okay, he works these days, he's off this day, and it's good to remember stuff like that because, who knows, you could be forgetting it your own self. Like I could. There could be where either I forgot he worked or I'm trying to remember if he is working or not because, for someone like yourself for someone like me who's working now like crazy and I get super tired afterward, my brain's gonna instantly want to shut down because of how hard my brain's had to function just doing what I do. And so, um, and of course, when your brain goes to think, it's gonna take like forever to remember stuff right away. And so, um, yeah. Mm, but yeah. So, mm, yeah. But I mean, honestly though, y'all, I'm so glad that I'm off work for the next 4 days, and I actually get to sleep in the next couple days until like Saturday night because of church on Sunday, but maybe most likely, but I'll just see how that works and all that, just with some things going on, but potentially Saturday I'll just have to see and all that. Um, um I like those pajamas. I have rainbows and clouds on. Oh, that's cool. And thanks. Yeah, this one has like RVs and like pine trees, like Christmas trees, and a couple in some spots even it has um even dogs on them too. In which these are Christmas based. Here's what's funny, like these are like Christmas based kind of ones. Um, but they're really cute though. Like it's just a normal pajama dress, which is really comfy to wear and all that. And I like the main color mainly, um, as well. And I kind of don't care if it's Christmas based or not. I just, you know, I just go to wear it. I don't act like I'm wearing it because we're not even in December. I don't care on that, so don't start hating in the comment section that part. But, I just grab something out of my door and go with it. Especially because that's only all I have. in my head to do. But yeah, I'm wearing the same thing. I'm not rich, but I bought mine at Walmart. Oh, that's cool. I think these are also from Walmart. I think too. So that's pretty cool. Does yours have the? Yes, mine does. Yes, this has side pockets in them as well. And gosh, I'm just trying to find because it's like hard to move this to go straight. It, yeah, right here. Y'all, the side pockets are really cool in these. Like for example, these like this pajama doesn't have an. I have another one that's like also that's like actual like Christmas like front. And then that and excuse me. Mm. And those have pockets too. And then I have like Valentine's Day base ones, which are cute for any time of the year. And those also have pockets as well. It's pretty cool. And at least most of my well, I think most of my pajamas I think right now I think as of I think one of them I have are all I think from Walmart or even stores around Walmart. But I know one of my pajamas I have is from Amazon. That I think I got it off of. I think. Um, um, and I know one of them for a fact was from Amazon because I got it like a couple years ago and all that. I have a cat that thinks it's a dog. I have a cat that thinks it's a dog. Bought me a movie to watch. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's funny and all that. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, y'all, let's go 7 legs in the chat and all that. But that's pretty cool and all that. Um, but yeah, this is just really comfy to wear and all that. And so, um, yeah. Excuse me. And so, um, yeah. Yeah, that's just what's happening at the moment. But, mm, anyway, y'all, I'm about to pretty soon get off live pretty soon because I mean, I have been on here for a good little bit, but I am also just I'm also exhausted because y'all, I worked 4 hours today for my second, for literally my second day, but also finished my first week, and I'm literally, I mean, I took it out today regardless, but still, I'm just exhausted and just, living the reality of what it's like working as an adult. But anyway, a big shout out to most of you who've come in here today and all that, and the next day that y'all will. Oh, excuse me. The next day you guys will see me. Um, the next day I'll be live next is Friday. So I'll see a good majority of you guys then. So